Van Halen was an American rock band formed in Pasadena, California in 1974. Founding members were brothers Eddie and Alex Van Halen, David Lee Roth, and Michael Anthony. Van Halen was known for its energetic live shows, fronted by charismatic Roth, and for the virtuosic talent of its lead guitarist, Eddie Van Halen. By 1976, they had become a staple of the Los Angeles music scene. Kiss's Gene Simmons, impressed by the band, produced a 29-track demo tape entitled Zero, but let Van Halen out of their contract once Kiss's management told Simmons Van Halen had no chance in succeeding.
You gotta stick together and just keep working.
In mid-1977, famed producer Ted Templeman got wind of the boys and ended up helping them sign to a Warner Brothers record contract. Upon its release in 1978, the band's self-titled debut album reached number 19 on the Billboard Pop Music Chart and would sell over 10 million copies in the U.S. alone. By 1982, the band released 4 more albums, all of which since have been certified multi-platinum. By the early 1980s, Van Halen was one of the most successful rock acts of the day. The album 1984 was a commercial success with a U.S. sales of 10 million copies and 4 hit singles. Its lead single, Jump, was the band's only U.S. #1 single. In 1983, they earned a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records for the highest paid single appearance of a band. They were paid $1.5 million for a 90-minute set at the 1983 US Festival. In 1985, Roth left the band and was replaced by former solo artist and Montrose frontman Sammy Hagar. Van Halen would record 4 studio albums with Hagar before he would leave in 1996. Former Extreme singer Gary Cherone stepped in for one unsuccessful album and left the band after only 1 year in 1999. Van Halen then went on hiatus until reuniting with Hagar in 2003 for a worldwide tour in 2004. Hagar again left Van Halen in 2005. In 2006, Roth returns, but Michael Anthony was replaced on bass guitar by Eddie's son, Wolfgang Van Halen. In 2012, the band released their final studio album, A Different Kind of Truth, which was commercially and critically successful. It was also Van Halen's only album with Roth in 28 years and was the only one to feature Wolfgang. Eddie was diagnosed with cancer in 2001 and finally succumbing to the disease on October 6, 2020. A month after his father's death, Wolfgang confirmed that Van Halen had disbanded. Van Halen over its career sold 80 million albums worldwide, making them one of the best-selling groups of all time.